Hello, everybody. I apologize for running late today. I needed my caffeine fix, as I am wont to do. I apologize again. But in any case, I'm just gonna hop. Oh, I bonked my mic. I apologize for that as well. I'm a mess. Yeah, I needed my evening caffeine, because, you know, my nightly routine of the lawyer game followed by the lawyer show, we're doing that. So, yeah, might as well just hop right into it. I'm gonna get this game up and running, because we got a lot of, I'm scared for where this goes. I'm still mad at myself for overwriting that save file where I have that choice to like go for the not guilty plea or to like try to get like the full story out of like Adrian. I don't know if that is how you get the bad ending, but in either case, I think once I finish this case, if I don't get the bad ending, I will look it up on like YouTube or something. Anyways, but I do need to do it in this game on my own because there's an achievement for it and I want to platinum this game. I do like my achievements, but yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go since we're going into an investigation, but we had to get the not guilty verdict on this day. Oh, it's still the same day. Okay. But yeah, what about Maya? I'm scared. I'm really scared here, man. Mystic Maya! Oh, we had to get the verdict today. I'm so scared. There, Pearls. I can't take it anymore. Oh, Pearls. Stop. Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. Huh? The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't yet been given a guilty sentence. Even though they said they needed the verdict today, but let's hope. I'm scared. Chirp, I don't have time to go around crying because I will start crying too if I see you crying like this. I know Phoenix is holding back tears too. You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right, so... Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal. Classic Gumshoe arriving at the wrong moment, interrupting emotions. Mr. Scruffy Detective? Oh boy. Hey, don't be like that to him. Oh, he's been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Boy. Mr. Scruffy Detective. Aw, she got that from Franziska. Aw. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now when I came to talk to you, pal. No, you have to be a detective, because your name is literally Detective. No! We're busy. Badge. Look at my badge, buddy, first. First order of business. Oh, it's a little tarnished, don't you think, pal? Yeah, it's been playing Elden Ring. Don't worry, I'll make it all sparkly shiny again. Is he gonna spit on it? Aw. Aw, Gumshoe spit. The best varnish known to man. The future! Let's talk about the future. So, what are you gonna do from now on? What do you mean, Belle? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What do you mean, buddy? You don't have another payday, yeah. You silly, dumb himbo. Oh my god, is Gumshoe gonna work for us? Oh my god! I mean, we've kind of been doing his job for him and better than him, so, yeah. Say what? Come on, Phoenix, this is great! You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. On Guard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. Got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making simple meals, pal. I can take care of it all. Aww. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Alrighty. What's your best dish? Oh, he can't cook either. Oh, boys. Oh, boy. Why am I surrounded? You're one of them, Phoenix, aren't you? You can't cook. I don't know if it's... Do we know if Phoenix can cook? Because I don't feel like he can. Yeah, my man turned into a whole villain there. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? That's horrible. But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, though? Why would she almost need to frame Mr. On Guard? Huh. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then, you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie, per se, it's just, it feels like there's more than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick! Even that woman prosecutor was better than that! Yeah, Franziska, yeah, what's her deal? Was she actually shot? Do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? What's up with her? Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal. But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but, well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. Just like her pops, huh? They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? What, are you gonna visit her, pal? No. Yeah, maybe talk about what she knows about the case. Not to, like... I mean, she obviously won't say much, considering she's on the prosecution, but, you know. You actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Yeah, come on, do it, Phoenix. Oh my god, Pearls, no! Pearls, no! Not the Hottie Clinic, no! Why is she there? No! Well, let's head there. Never thought I'd come back to this place, and this freak is still here. Not this freakazoid, ugh. This dude needs to get whipped by Francisco, though he'd probably like it knowing him. Yes, sir. Are you here to visit a patient? You? The fake doctor, yeah. I'm Director Hottie. Why are you still here? You're still a patient, huh? Yes, can I help you? Are you like an inpatient or something? You've been here for like a year at this point. At least a year at this point. Director Hottie. Oh! Hey! Is that actually the director then? Because it's not like Edgeworth to make a mistake or humor somebody like that, I don't think. Edgeworth, what are you doing here, good sir? Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Oh, were you here to check on Francisca? Director, Francisca. How is Francisca Von Karma? You don't need to worry, she's in good hands. Cause you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. That does not give me any reassurance, buddy. That surgery went well, okay, that's good at least. You have my gratitude. He doesn't know about this director and his secret. She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. But I understand. Her opponent was a gun after all. Dude, I hope she whipped you. I see. Oh, of course he likes it. Of course he likes it. Get this man out of here. Oh, foul. This man is foul. Oh, God. Oh, there she is. Go back to your room. Hello. You look pretty well for someone who just got out of surgery, unless that whole thing was a lie. Hello, Blue Pepper, and welcome. I recently had this obsession with making this massive list of celebs and fictional characters I invite to the ultimate barbecue party. Dr. Hottie is not invited. Good idea. Good call. I want him as far away from the barbecue as possible. How are you doing, by the way? You're so... Ugh, Friska, that's one letter away from Vriska. I'll do the honors myself, or more like the dishonors. I'm gonna start calling her Vriska now because of this. What's her zodiac sign? If she's a Scorpio, then that just makes this even better. Or worse, potentially. Yeah, get him out of here, please. Please get him out of here. Yeah, if you had just gotten out of surgery, you'd think you'd be all bandaged up and whatnot, but clearly you're not. And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Oh yeah. Hey. Take a look at this. Hey! You don't like my badge? Alright. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. Is it just a Von Karma family thing to be shot in the shoulder, the right shoulder? Phoenix, Maya, Miles, Gumshoe are all invited. Neither of the Von Karmas are. Understandable. I feel like Francisca's like an acquired taste of sorts. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning.
But that would have been too much for you.
Oh, don't underestimate her, Pearls. Yeah, you don't need to act out. She is a safety hazard. True. Good point there.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
Oh, edgy. Pearl's not invited as we'll be serving alcohol. Understandable. Yeah. If you need to hire a babysitter, I can do that for you.
It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by talking over the case...
There's that smug face again! Literally 3rd semester Edgeworth. Let's go.
I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made.
Ooh? The deal? Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told her not to testify.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal?
You're denying it? I mean, she's a very dependent person, Miss Andrews, and she kind of said as much. Like, she told me not to say this. Yeah, she needs to be told what to do.
Hello, Echo. How are you doing? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find On Guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? The end justifies the means.
You really think he's guilty, huh? Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she needed to be told what to do by somebody.
I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you will excuse me.
Why would you? Yeah, it's kind of an odd strategy. Like, I know, like, pleading the fifth, like, you have the right to, like, not self-incriminate, but that can also be used against you as to, like an admission by omission or something. I don't know. If I can describe how I am, it's critical system failure. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Please get some rest. Please take care of yourself. I don't remember who this child is. This is Pearl Faye. This is Maya's cousin. She's a precious angel baby, and I would die for her. Reboot.
Oh, what's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
She's retreating. She's making a tactical retreat. Running away when she's losing. And there's the Edgeworth scowl. Look at my badge.
I've been put in charge of this case, so I can't give you any help with the clues or evidence.
Alrighty. And that's just what- No, he really was fired! Stop! I don't want him to be fired. No! Yeah, you literally, like, went villain mode at the trial today. What was that all about? She can't come to the barbecue, but I will make her a burger. Yes! Yes, make her a burger and fries. And I think Maya would want that too. Maya does love hamburgers. I mean, yeah, Maya and Pearl sit at the kids' table. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far? Why is she so small, Pearl? She's just a baby. She's a little baby.
But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural.
Okay, but yeah, you see, he had some kind of, like, visceral reaction to the card she was holding. He has to know what it means. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. That card! Yeah, what about it? What's the deal with that? I can't believe you hid this from me. You know that symbol, huh? A calling card of sorts. What is it?
You mean this?
Listen, Wright.
This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it.
Okay.
Their task is to find the owner of this card.
Shelly the Killer. What a goofy ass name. Yep, that's our kidnapper.
And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that.
An assassin who has kidnapped Maya. Was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. I'm guessing he was the real culprit then. This was like an organized hit or something. So who is this Shelly the Killer?
The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing?
And Pearl's just here while we talk about this, once again.
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the De Killer name.
So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them?
He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is a part of his duty to his clients.
Duty.
If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience.
Yeah, even honorable assassins exist. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case?
It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I guess unless it was planted somewhere, but I guess that's like a red herring, but it seems very official, you know? Yeah. Flynn, yes.
You are behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter?
Yeah. Tell him. Yeah, be honest with him, Phoenix. Communicate.
Maya, she's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal.
I see. I had no idea.
Aww.
I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Aw, what a caring husband.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to... Oh my god, Phoenix, you're still mad at him! Are you really that pissed at him for hiding the fact that he was alive? I mean, like, understandably so, but like, oh my god! The girls are fighting! Oh no!
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way.
Right. Listen. You need to know something. Juan Corda was killed by Shelly the Killer, and the client who ordered the job is Matt Angard, your own client.
I can't listen to you. I can't believe that.
I see.
I guess that's why she was trying to pin the crime on Matt. Well, I guess she wouldn't know about this de Killer stuff.
Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter.
Alrighty. Thank you.
In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Bye. Aw, man, he's mad at Miles, huh?
Do you think Mr. Angard hired an assassin?
I mean, I'm not ruling out the possibility. He doesn't have a psyche lock. I mean, that's true. What if his memory was wiped? Because if we have spirit mediums in this game, who's to say what other kind of, like, supernatural stuff can happen here? Maya. Oh, Maya! Maya POV, here we go. Uh-oh.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin,
I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court.
Yeah. Yes, Phoenix Wright, professional bullshitter.
Anyway, let's try out this card trick with the card trick with the card I just found.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around.
Alright. What's outside? I'm scared.
Ooh. What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore.
Who's that in the picture? That's not Misty Faye in the picture, is it? Well, I can't see it up close.
Alright, that way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here.
Alright. Who's this picture of?
That's Celeste! That's Celeste Impacts. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Looks like there's something written here. Let's see.
With love, Celeste.
That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Aw, how cute! But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it.
Interesting.
Locked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use a card to open up this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door.
Oh, it's like a little doggy door. It's a satellite TV and a VCR, yes. Top of the edge, top line technology, cutting edge. I'm mixing up my phrases. Cutting edge technology in the year 2017.
There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here.
Or is this 2018 now, technically? How old is everyone? 18, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will.
Uh-oh. It's the killer.
It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways? You mean, dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct?
Uh-oh.
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin.
Uh-oh.
No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be. Uh-oh. Is that a whole full body suit or something? The fact that he has like stitches down like the middle of his face makes me wonder if there's like a zipper or something and he can just like unzip.
Mr. Nick?
Oh, yes, Pearls? Got caught up in my thoughts about my situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
Alrighty. Yeah, we should listen to him again. Let's go to the detention center and hear what he has to say. Visiting hours are over. No! No! I have too many questions we need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for... Yeah. Oh, there's a message. Uh-oh.
A message?
Uh-oh. It's from Matt on guard.
Well, what did he write? Is it something really important?
I'm scared. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Mr. Wright. So, actually, I have a favor to ask you. I have this cat named Shu. That's an odd name. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? Is it his house we're going to? Is that where Maya's house? Is that where Maya's being held, maybe?
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat.
I feel like we're walking into a trap.
I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah. Alright, I feel like we're walking into a trap. I know, I mean, I do want to take care of the cat, but I feel like this is a trap.
Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or other.
We're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hurry up, past the victims list. Oh, are these all victims of the killer?
Mr. Nick? Is Mr. Guard really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Why am I taking her around with me for this? Why do I have a child with me on a murder investigation? Me at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
You shall not pass. Is that Miss Oldbag? Yep, it is. Oh boy.
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a ghast.
Alright.
Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although, I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised.
Oh my god. Nah, I think his heart already belongs to old Feeny Boy.
Miss Oldbag, keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out.
Then, why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're gonna have to defeat me if you want to get by.
Oh, jeez. Can you look at my badge? Nope. Alrighty. Alrighty. Pew pew pew.
You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, Whippersnapper.
Is there something I need to show her? Is she just gonna be like this the whole time for all of these? I can't go any further into the... Oh, I can go in the living room, I guess, of his room or something? Oh, I need to show her this. Yeah. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of...
It's from Edgy. Yep.
Edgy Poo.
Oh, jeez. Pheromone d'Amour. Oh my god, that is certainly a name.
Let's see it. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand?
Alrighty.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
Alright, bye.
Looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, just like Phoenix. His feelings are a pendulum right now. Man. Oh boy. Just like Edgeworth has unnecessary feelings for me. That may be, but you know nothing's gonna come of it. Because he's not into gilfs, or women at all for that matter.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Yeah, tell Miles how you feel, Phoenix. Come on. Come on. Because, yeah, you need to get your shit together, Phoenix, and tell Miles that you love him. Let's continue our investigation. Oh, God. Why are you back?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On God's room today. The police's main investigation team is gonna be there all day, you hear?
Alrighty.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag.
Alrighty. Let's go in here then.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Yeah, they're looking for clues about the killer. Oh, is there anything to investigate that's... Anything new to investigate? The chandelier? Oh yeah. I think these are all the same dialogue as before. Yes. The award ceremony was there. And the circus. Alright. Oh my god! Jessie! Thank you so much for the 20 months! For 20! How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. How's it going?
Hey, city boy.
Lara, you're still here.
Wrecking course. An investigative photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera?
Yeah, did you ever get your camera back?
A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know. So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feet in the mouth, do you have mine? Huh?
Look at my badge. Do you not care about it? Alright. Alright, yeah. Give yourself a break. No alert. Oh, yeah. I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You're really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got?
Lotta was loitering in this hallway.
Well, kinda, but
Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Okay.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
No one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case,
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady onto corridor? Well, I reckon you best not be believing that. Look, I sorta wrote that on a whim, you know?
Right, whatever came to mind. She was just making up rumors.
Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull.
Oh my god. A lot of random bull dooders. Oh my god, that's beautiful phrasing.
Hey, what's with ya? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to?
Oh, was he disappointed in you? Sorry, that sounded kind of mean.
And why do you look like you suddenly just got older too?
Aww.
Pearl's growing up. Ah, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? That guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, it kinda is that.
Hey, you're that redcoat's friend.
Yeah, we're friends. Friends, according to historians.
So put in a few good words for me and get back on camera. Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't I ask nicely? Because he loves me. Come on, Phoenix. Just stop being so right now, I know I talked a lot about Edgeworth was definitely the more emotionally constipated one in the first game. But now I feel like Phoenix has definitely been that this whole time. Until Edgeworth came back, he didn't even want to think about Edgeworth. Just that was painful for him, and he just did not want to even entertain those feelings at all. But now Edgeworth is back, seems much more a little more sure in himself and his feelings. It seems like he's found a new purpose in life, or a new direction in prosecution or whatever. And even he admitted that he doesn't hate Phoenix. He was like, your hatred of me is something, and it's one-sided. So there he basically admits that he does not dislike Phoenix. In fact, I think he has very unnecessary feelings and very affectionate feelings indeed towards him, because he's helping him out quite a bit. So, but yeah, Phoenix is the one that's not acknowledging his own feelings now. So, come on, they did a little flippity flop on the emotion spectrum. Well, Phoenix was just dumb as rocks in the always, but I think when it comes to his own feelings, he's just very oblivious. But yeah, now I think he's just trying not to acknowledge the feelings he has for this other man. You're coming to court tomorrow? Oh yeah, I guess, yeah. Alright. Aw, be a good kid, Pearl. Aw. Come on, Phoenix. Can I go in Corda's room or no? Hello? What's going on here? Is that Miss Andrews?
I hate evil ghosts.
Oh god. Oh, it was her? Oh my god. Please. Oh my god. Zoinks! It's the alien! Jinky Scoob!
Who are you calling an alien?
No, it's just you, Miss Oldback. What are you doing here? She was mourning Corda, huh? Isn't that what's happening?
I came down here to pay my respects to poor Juan, and you're disturbing me.
Alright. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it. Oh, Pearl. Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright.
Pearl's too precious. Yeah, she can even make Old Bag go a little tiny bit softer.
But, you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here that whole night.
Tell me more about him.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts, in my book.
But I heard he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. On Guard. Ooh.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents.
It's a yellow bear, a bunch of yellow bears. Just like the yellow bear on the couch in the kidnapper's room, in the killer's room that we saw with Maya. What if he took a bear? What if the killer took a bear from this room as like a trophy or something? Huh, interesting. The mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
The presents, they're all bears, right?
Huh. What about these presents? All of Mr. Corda's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know.
Oh.
When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear.
Barehanded? Oh no, the bear puns! Teddy! Not Teddy, he haunts my thoughts!
He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, just like in those young people's dramas, I can see those two tough it out. Down by a river going, you sure can fight.
Oh my god, this is... Oh, and they were rivals! Oh boy.
It's in his biography, bub.
Oh boy.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Nice bears. Does he like that? Oh, take a look at this. Alright, you don't care about my badge? Okay. Well, there's nothing new here, right? Well, there was the wine glass. Well, we already investigated all of this. Yeah. But we need to go feed the cat. And definitely not walk into a trap. Well, let's go here. If this is where Maya's being held. Oh, okay. Wow, so I hope that's not a real motorcycle hanging up there, because what if the supports just like give out one day? That's so dangerous.
Let's find Shu! Oh! Kitty!
Oh, it seems like this was an honest request, at least I hope.
Aww!
So I guess this is Shu.
Aw, what a lovely cat! Hello, Shu! Oh, he's a little meowie!
The cat seems to like pearls. Uh-oh. Is this the killer? Yep, there we go. You should be putting the pieces together, Phoenix. Like, didn't the butler call away Maya? Like, she went off with the butler to, like, answer a phone call, and that was the last time you saw her? Use your brain, Phoenix. May I help you with something, mister? We're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer. The master's... Then you must be Mr. Wright. Maya has to be in this building somewhere, right? Oh, it's oh yes, there's a cat door!
Maya's in, this has to be on the other side of this door is where the room that we went into with Maya. And then attached from there is the wine cellar. Because there's a little cat door. And it was on this same panel. Interesting. We're very close to Maya. I am John Doe. Wow, what a very unassuming name. Nothing suspicious at all about that name. Nice to meet you.
Aw, shoo. Hi.
Look at my badge. Alrighty. Let's talk. You must know all sorts of things about Madame Guard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. Maybe you did the hit, my dude. It is not appropriate for the lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. Huh. How long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for— oh my god, dude. Oh boy. You thought you would be the kind to have a maid? Oh my god, Phoenix. That's a very cute cat you've got here. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shu. Anything else? No, not especially, blah 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 blah. Oh boy. Matt's note crumpled into a ball and thrown away. I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. We should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and already so accomplished. A master of law. But there's also a lot to be proud of in being a butler in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are always not who they appear to be. Yeah, that's exactly what Miles said to you, isn't it? People are not who they appear to be. And I don't think this man is just a butler either. Come on, Phoenix. Shoo! Aw. Let's examine this. Let's snoop. Let's make like a dog and snoop.
A giant bicycle is flying through the air.
That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own. It's a motorcycle! Has she never seen one? It can't fly. Aw. A little plush sofa. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? Aw, Phoenix. Aw. Table, rug, fireplace.
Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here.
That's actually a fireplace.
How are they different, Mr. Nick?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a hearth either.
You should come and visit Bay Manor then. I'll show you one when you do.
Stairs. The door with the cat door.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for Mr. Ungard's cat to use.
Oh, you mean Shu?
Huh. It's locked. Ha! Huh, definitely not suspicious. The masks of the samurai and the princess.
Ah, there are masks here.
Yeah. The one in the middle is the steel samurai. The ones next to that are the pink princess and the evil magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of neo-old Tokyo.
Wow, you really know a lot about the steel samurai, Mr. Nick.
Pretty much. Oh, I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. Everything he knows about that show probably comes from Maya. A hallway. Another door.
You shouldn't go wandering over there, Mr. Nick.
Yes, Pearls. Yes, Pearls. Oh my god. Yes, stop playing around. Okay, there's nothing else I can investigate. So, I have to do my customary, coffee pee. So, I will be back. I will not pee coffee, but I will be back in a minute.
always great at your Juness.
Penny? Hello? Is that Penny here? How are you doing? Thank you for being here. I just got back. You got Nanako. Which Nanako line did you get? Did you get the Juness or the man whore? But how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. How goes it? Yes, that is indeed, it is indeed Angie, yes. 'Tis me, it's the Juness one. Nice, nice. Alrighty. Now, what to do? Alright, I took care of the cat. Huh. Alrighty. Maybe there is more stuff at the hotel, I suppose, then. Or the clinic? No? Alright, back to the hotel we go, I guess. Probably have to get some words out of whoever's here. Yes, my interview. I had my job interview. I feel like it went really well. I'm actually feeling very good about it, so let's hope it went well. I saw you had your onboarding for your job yesterday. How did that go? I don't think there's anything I'm gonna get from investigating this again. Yeah, this is all just basic background stuff, yeah. Yeah, the bellboy that we just saw in Maya. Huh. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, nothing new here. Well, we took care of the cat. I guess we need to... Oh! Oh. No! Not the bear buns! God, Teddy's gonna haunt me in the same way that, like, whenever I think about Akechi, when anything reminds me of him, I'm just like, everything reminds me of him! With Teddy, anytime I hear a bear pun, I'm just gonna be like, this foul creature has cursed me once again. Like, I don't even associate bear puns with Monokuma anymore. I'd take them for Monokuma over Teddy. That's how bad it is! I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. Yesterday they told me I'd have to wait until they got my fingerprint results, so I was preparing for that, but they called you today saying you start Monday! Oh my god, congratulations! That's amazing!
I never knew I had such heat inside. Don't make me say stuff like that. Don't go. I like you.
Once again, Penny with the Yosuke confession. Oh my. What is that infernal racket? Oh my god, isn't that what Space Boyfriend said when you woke him up with a sweetheart song? Thank you, gay Yosuke, yes. But yeah, what is that infernal racket? And then he pews with a ray gun, just like the one that Old Bag has. Man, I can't believe Ace Attorney and that did Omori.
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
And thank you, of course. That startled me. I thought I was gonna die, yeah. I also feel like I'm on death's door when I'm in the presence of Teddy.
8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Interesting. So this alarm went off at 8 o'clock, I assume. Uh-oh. It's the killer! I think we spoke with him in person earlier today. Hello? This is not a phone. Maya, how's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news, so it seemed my present did you no good.
No! Mystic Maya!
I'm so scared. One more day. All I ask is one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please.
I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all.
Oh boy. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright.
Alright.
Hello? Is he adjusting the satellite? The satellite in the room? Hello? Oh no, this is not reassuring at all. No! No, jeez.
What happened?
I don't know, all of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? Huh. Nothing new from her. You don't care about my badge, right? Yeah, the Ace Attorney is, really getting real here. Yeah. The attorney is acing. And it is, anyways, we gotta get this transceiver fixed. Maybe at the precinct? Would somebody here be able to help me look at it? No? Alright. Where do I go? Gumshoe! Oh yeah, Gumshoe's here, cause Gumshoe! He's just been chilling here this whole time. I hope he's making himself at home, cause I like having him around. He's a very cozy guy. Yes, we really were the Ace Attorney trilogy. Yes, the real Ace was the attorney we found along the way. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice. What is it? A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat. Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. Aw, he's trying to be a good housewife or house husband. Aw. You've gotta be kidding. Here I thought he- oh my god. Well, it's the thought that counts, right? Oh, I know. There is one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Alright. First... Same thing as before. Oh yeah, it's a little tarnished. Call it an Elden Ring protagonist because it's tarnished. The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick. You should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing? Oh yeah. This thing just up and broke all of a sudden. This has to be planned. Probably, like, by the 8 p.m. time limit, it was set to, like, self-destruct or something. I don't know. It broke, though? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. I don't hear any static, Belle. It has to be fake broken, right? Someone should hack Ace Attorney, so it's just every single one of his lines is just a bottom. God, I think that'll always be one of my top 5 favorite moments in the series. Literally, in the second case, the first true case of the entire series, we'll say, already has one of my all-time favorite moments in the series. But yeah, he was probably just playing static through the receiver while it's on to make it look like it's broken.
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Or maybe it was the reception from the hotel or something. I don't know. Or from that room. Because we never used a transceiver in that room before, have we? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. In the room with, yeah. Look at you being all, techie. So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Oh, classic 2000s technology. Having so much fun. I really do want to play Zero Escape soon. I'm kind of torn right now. I think I'm either gonna play Mass Effect or Persona 3 Portable next. Kind of leaning towards Mass Effect right now. But the Mass Effect, it's a whole trilogy, so that would take longer. So maybe Persona 3, but yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards one of those two next. And then maybe Zero Escape afterwards. Yeah. poor sheltered kid. Oh, it's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes. The TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
I love this child. Please give me her adoption papers. So the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened? There's gotta be something sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Aha! Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Corda's room, the scene of the murder.
Very sus. That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Oh boy, there he goes. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm gonna investigate all over the place. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! Alright, it's gumshoe time, baby. 2 more being hybrids or another trilogy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really torn. I guess I have been getting the Persona itch again, but I also really do want to play Mass Effect because it sounds like very like right up my alley. And I already own the Legendary Edition of it, so yeah.
You should be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alrighty, back to the hotel. Let's go back to the room. Let's go back to the room where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened. Goofy and Hamilton. Yup. Alrighty. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting. I came right here. Why did we come here together?
Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see. I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean, so yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. Yeah, I bought P3P a little while back, yeah. Do P3P and Zero Escape? Okay, I guess combined that would probably be shorter than Mass Effect. Since Mass Effect is a whole trilogy of games. And I feel like, considering like a lot of stuff carries over in between them, I would probably want to play them in succession. With only, if I were to like do something in between, it would probably be like a 1 or 2 game stream or something. I do my best to attend the streams. Yes, I am very excited. Somehow I've been able to avoid P3 spoilers. Like, I don't know any like big story things aside from like, I think the final boss's name, but that doesn't feel very spoilery or anything, I guess. I mean, I know a couple like party members' names, but that's about it. And I know how they summon their personas too, but other than that, I really don't know much about the story, and I'm very lucky that I've been able to avoid spoilers for that, so maybe I should hop on that while I'm still unspoilered, you know? Yeah. What do you mean you could— oh wait, this is Phoenix speaking. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
Looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was back in elementary school, pal. Oh my god, a homemade bug sweeper. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity, so it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. We should probably take the transceiver out of the room then. And the laptop, too. Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? Alright, I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
Right. Now first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough look-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, we'll lock onto it, alright. Alrighty. Alright. Thank you, buddy. The phone. Well, the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take the receiver part first before we get ahead of ourselves here.
Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. Oh, jeez.
So, is there a listening device in there?
No, the phone's too obvious. There's the TV. I don't think it's in the TV. The TV was left on and it's playing a samurai movie. Aww.
You know, every time I watch one of those old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English.
It's probably dubbed or something.
When I grow up, I want to study Japanese.
I should probably keep my mouth shut here and I'll destroy. Oh, Phoenix! Oh, the lamp. Nope.
There are lots of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick? Huh. And they're all on.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Don't turn on all the lights. Are they all gonna say the same thing? Yeah. Just want to double check. Yep. Oh, there's the robot dog.
What a lovely bear!
Just like the little robot... War! Just like the little robot bear that we found in the killer's room, mayhaps? Oh no, it's okay! This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? It's a real robot?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
How many horsepowers is it? How many horsies?
Aww. Aw, you precious child. It's a bear. The radio.
The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's Kid's Question Corner!
Professor, why is the Earth round?
Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick?
Why do you listen to the radio? Yeah, I can't answer that for you, Pearls. Is there anything hidden? Oh, there's this! A cell phone, no bugs there.
A cell phone?
Wait, huh? You don't know what a cell phone is! Oh, this poor sheltered child, yeah. My cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Korean Village. Pearls had never lived outside of that village, so... Aww. Alrighty. There's nothing, like, hidden over here, it seems. We looked at all, like, the visible electronics. What's this thing? A bread maker, yo! It's been on Keep Warm all this time since the murder.
Well, Mr. Scruffy Detective always says, gotta keep the trail and the crime scene warm.
Aw. There's a calculator.
It says 50 on it. Maybe he was calculating his allowance?
50 cents. Phoenix, come on! A hairdryer and a razor. Oops. I just missed it. Hairdryer?
Oh! If you use it next to the TV, it'll make the screen look all weird, right?
Yeah.
When that happens, it's called electromagnetic interference. Yes, we're doing the science! Yay!
I remember that a copy of Zero Escape contains 2 games! Oh, it's basically like that trilogy, visual novel trilogy or Mass Effect trilogy. Okay. We'll see. I gotta think about it. We do have a couple more cases to get through in this before that, so we'll see. We got a bit to think about. Yeah.
I'll never forget it for the rest of my life.
She's precious. A watch and a TV remote.
So I was thinking, I wonder if a TV remote works on other things. Like, could I make you change your expressions like TV channels?
Oh my god. The people I would give the old mute button to, just, well, Miss Old Bag for sure. Try it on Maya, yes, because we're gonna see her tomorrow for sure. What's this thing? A small video camera. Okay. Yeah, smaller electronics. There's a clock, but the laptop. Nothing on the... here.
What's a notebook computer?
Aw.
It's a small book with paper you can write on.
Aw. This thing is a small laptop. Oh. Oh! It's in the bear's head! Yeah, it wouldn't be in any electronics. That'd be too obvious. It's in the bear! That looks like Bear in the Big Blue House. Bear. The bear from that show, yeah. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eyes.
Let's see. Definitely something you want to think about since you're not playing, what you want, yeah. Exactly, yeah. I gotta think on it. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal.
Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No, you can't!
No, it's okay. It's not alive. Ooh, he just yoinks that eyeball out.
No!
And there it is. It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
So this tiny thing is a camera? Yup, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set. There's no videotape. This is only the camera pod here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder. Oh yes, 2000s technology. From 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Oh yeah, this was played to make sure the job was done, wasn't it? Interesting. At 8 p.m. that clock went off at 8 p.m. probably as like some sort of like audio alert to like activate the camera or something. The transmitter. It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. Looks like it's attached to a small clock. Yeah, the internal clock. When it hits to 8 p.m., yeah.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. That was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's... Well, yeah, it's past 8 p.m. right now, so this camera's probably looking at us in the room right now, which is probably very concerning. This is game 2 in the trilogy. Yes, this is the last case of game 2.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
Pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe.
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Oh yeah, almost to game 3, yeah. How far are you in? Have you played any more of it, or is it still on hold for you? Alrighty, and then the bear.
So there was a camera in the bear's eye.
And it was disguised as a present. Whoop. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave this Mr. Corden his present? No. But this means that somewhere out there's got a video of what happened to you last night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Come on. You can try. I got it. Gumshoe's actually, like, being surprisingly competent today. Yeah, I don't know, maybe not being, like, officially employed with the police is just, like, you know what, that's an improvement, yeah. You can actually do your job properly, actually be competent at it. I'm proud of him. Still on hold? That'll probably be sometime in August, okay. Must be Street Fighter 6, Trails 2, and some stuff on your 2DS? Nice, nice. I'm gonna go around to the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. It's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Aw. Alright, here. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. He's gonna investigate all over the place again. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
It's a mystery how you always managed. Who is this? It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? So, yes! Third semester edgy! And he's got his little triumphant theme song now. Bro has a theme song now.
And it sounds very, like, smug and, like, triumphant like him. God.
You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
A rescue team has been created and deployed.
I can't say I'm optimistic. Oops, I clicked too fast.
Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So, there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal,
You are one lucky man, right? Yeah, because I had the honor of staring into your gorgeous face every day. At least now I can. Not for the past year, though.
Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. The camera and the transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he really?
Oh, yeah. Can Miles do that?
It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time.
Where are you going, buddy?
I'll be taking this for now.
Is he just carrying that giant-ass bear out of the room? Oh my god, Miles Edgeworth carrying a bear that's probably taller than him. Aw, what a sight.
I'm sure you have other things to do.
Yeah, this man is carrying this massive bear. I don't know who Pearl is, but I love her. Yes, Pearl is my daughter. I won't tell you her involvement here, in case you want to, like, figure it out for yourself when you play the games, but, yeah, she's my daughter. I am her mother.
See you soon, Wright?
The bear's still in the background!
What?
Why are you doing this? Oh no, are they gonna have their little emotional confrontation?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend.
Yes, Pearl is my daughter. That's how she comes into play into the story.
But besides that, right. Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida?
The real killer. The killer.
Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, Wright. Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews passed. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal from Mr. On Guard. And Shelly the killer. Have you seen your mom's live stream? She's obsessed with this persona. Oh my god, that's Pearl. Yep. Yep. I taught Pearl all about, like, techie stuff. I gave her a basic knowledge, like a little crash course on how all this stuff works. I did it better than Phoenix. We need to find all the answers here. Is Edgeworth just trying to find the truth now? Is that his new purpose in prosecution or something? I taught her about Goro pancakes, Homestuck, and the ball pit. Yes, all very important things. All very important topics. Alrighty. Are we still investigating here? Alright, I guess we are.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya?
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
Aww. Look at my badge.
I believe in your lawyer powers, Mr. Nick. I know you can bring us a miracle.
Aww. Yeah, it will take a miracle to pull this one off. Oh boy. Oh boy.
So the real person who killed Mr. Corda was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right?
And the car Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood, but whoever this client is, they're still a killer. And Edgy thinks it's on guard.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then... No, it can't be.
Matt on guard himself? I mean, Edgy seems to think so. And he's all about the truth and whatnot.
If Mr. On Guard really did hire the assassin...
And he's not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
But it can't be Mr. On Guard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Yeah, there were no locks. Alright. I didn't do it. Maybe he didn't do it with his own hands. I didn't kill anyone. He wasn't lying about that. But that might mean he didn't do it with his own... he didn't do the killing himself.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah. Something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
You didn't hear it, did you? Juan had bet everything on the Jam and Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. Looks like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Yeah, what's the deal with that? Connections to the killer, maybe?
Well, what is the secret?
I don't know yet, but for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corda was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. On Guard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corda silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. On Guard. Alright, let's go.
Is it past your bedtime, Pearls?
We still have something to prepare.
She's probably getting a little sleepy, huh?
Yeah, we need to know her intentions and all the secret.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Yeah. Oh, come on, hi. What are you doing?
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason.
The bug detector? Ooh. Searching for more bugs. Huh.
I don't know, and frankly I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Boo, so... And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. Glad I got to stop by for a bit. It still looks so much fun while also staying weird. Yeah, things are getting very wild.
I hope you have a great rest of your night as well, Penny. Take care. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Oh boy.
Aw, you are a pally, aren't you?
Badge? You still don't care about the badge? Oh my god!
This is absolutely top secret, so you better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the prisons. I'm sure it was, you know, it was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, the gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
You mean the thing about Miss Andrews? She must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corda.
I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people.
No, I don't think it was her. Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good. So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear, there was something of a refreshing like a spring breeze, huh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about?
Celeste. Yeah. You're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts. Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Oh. To Mr. Corda?
Really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you?
3 days after their marriage announcement. Huh. That's odd. Why would somebody off themselves if they were planning on getting married in the future? Yeah.
Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other.
Poor Pearl's gonna be so disillusioned with the world by going on all these investigations and stuff with me. She's learning that the world is a cruel and unforgiving place at such a young age. God. Went from being so sheltered to being right on the front lines of like murder investigations and learning about awful stuff like this.
They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, one suddenly canceled their marriage. Huh. It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
Yeah. So the night after they called off the wedding. What was the reason for that? Alright, she wouldn't tell me anything about whatever. Alright. Okay. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things in the lobby have finally calmed down. Alright, but we gotta get back to,
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right? Oh yeah, we have a new police chief, it seems. We found just the person. A decisive witness? Who is this? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to... Alright, Edgy got a witness. Alrighty. I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. What if it's Francisca? Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. Or is it Lotta? But even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission.
Aw, what a sweet boy or man. Aw.
Go to your talk to your heart's content. What if Francisca's the witness? I don't know. Like this incident about like being shot, if that's what really happened? Huh. Interesting. Huh. Well, Edgeworth's really helping me out, huh? What a caring husband. Sure, they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now, so that means both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in the detention center. We gotta hear from Matt first. Can we hear both of them? Oh, I probably should have saved. I want to hear both of them. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that he was killed by an assassin, and that client was this man, Matt On Guard. What's wrong, Mr. On Guard? There's something I must know with you 100% with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. First, take a look at my badge. Alright. Oh yeah, sleepies. Man is sleepy. About this press conference, I mean the one where Ron was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looks like somehow Juan had a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? There we go, there's our locks. 5 whole locks. Yep, that's a lot.
psyche locks and a bunch of them. He said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Do you know about Mr. Corda and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. What if he had something to do with, like, the Juan and Celeste's marriage being called off and leading to her death? I don't know. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corda. Her mentor was Mr. Corda's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impacts' suicide note. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Oh my god. Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. Oh yeah, he doesn't want to talk. Huh? Pizza! Oh, she doesn't know what pizza is. Aw. I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. Well, how about you get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? He's dodging our questions. Are you? Yeah. I don't know what the deal with this is. I wanna see what's going on with this. I don't know if I can, I wanna be able to talk to, Andrews as well, but let's see. Let's just see what we have here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what our prompts are. Alright, let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corda had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about one, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention that whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. I know you paid close attention to him, especially on that night. It's probably the camera, but I don't have the camera on me right now, so I probably need to get it back from Edgeworth or something. Yeah, I don't have the camera with me right now, so yeah. What if I go back here?
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with all that camera asking around at the electronics stores.
And
Aww, with the cute little music! Aww, Pearl is precious!
Where's the lettuce?
Aww. Phoenix doesn't eat lettuce, he's just like me. I don't like vegetables. Aww. Alrighty. This witness. This decisive witness. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Hello? Oh, it's Will! Will is the decisive witness? Oh, interesting.
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
I know I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. I was talking with the detective until a little while ago when I was on my way home, when all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. They said my face and whole— Okay, that's rude, that's awful. Typical police behavior. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids, is that a crime? Will he still appreciate my badge? He does! Aw, he still appreciates my badge. He's a real one. He acknowledges my badge. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you gonna talk about? I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they told me. What is this? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Aw.
Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
It's me, Pearls. Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick? Mystic Maya and myself, we are only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
Aw. Yeah, it's okay. Gumshoe's a friend, even if sometimes he can't, like, for logistical reasons, be, like, on the opposite, like he's fired right now, so. But, and, Miles is in love with you. But, yeah. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like?
They're gonna be replacing Chip Space with some...
Bet, welcome, welcome.
Oh, yeah. With some new event based around stage fighting? Oh no, I don't know anything about that, but oh no. I know Chip Space was not popular. How are you doing aside from that? You placed a stage fighting event with a stage fighting event. Great idea. Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. Something with Celeste. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say it's just a game to justify himself. Oh god, dude's a playboy. Awful.
Doing good, lazy but good. That's good. Sometimes being a little lazy can be nice.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to offend you, but you know, he said once that there's only one person in this world who won't swoon over me. Celeste? Or Adrian. Yeah, Adrian makes sense, yeah. Did he have an affair with Celeste or something? But yeah, Adrian does, yeah. Huh, interesting. You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip.
6.6 is around the corner. Prometheus and Missile. Nice, nice. I hope you get them. Prometheus is SP, right?
I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? Aren't you a part of that dazzle? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see.
He gets sweaty.
I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me. Oh hey, so did you hear about this yet, about Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impax?
We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thought a little more about it the other day, about that mysterious death.
You're just going for Prometheus? And then if she's SP, then especially just for gear. Okay.
Yeah. Aw, he wants to talk. Aw. So have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. Yeah, and Juan apparently had it. You heard about that in court. There wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Not really interested in Miss Ellen, even though she's supposed to be some big deal as a replacement for— yeah, she's like power creeping BKE, it seems. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends, and she said it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. Ooh. Is this insidious man maybe on guard? I don't know, is it Corda or on guard? There's no one else that fits that bill, right? But if this has something to do with Matt's secret, maybe this insidious man is Matt. And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. Oh, that's some good info. You're welcome. Aw. They're both at the detention center. Alright. Well, I also need to talk to, Miss Andrews. Huh. What are you telling me about her? Juan's former manager? She was with Global Studios for a while way back then, but some things happened and she ended up moving over to Worldwide Studios.
Some things, as in?
There's no one left around who knows the details, you know. We've been farming some G2 for an elemental support set to put on Truth. Nice, nice. What elemental sets is that I don't even remember what G2 sets there are, unless there was a new one added to farming. Only rumors are left now. Huh. Alrighty. Matt's younger than me, but can practically see his star potential. The one that creates— oh, Jin Shangtan, I believe? Yeah.
His star potential?
I got his autograph the other day. Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care if people say Matt didn't kill— oh, you're too naive, my dude. You did better at the same time. It started out small, first with singing contests and swimming competitions, and bowling— oh my god. Real rivals. Since they're both so copium and useless to the trio anyway, oh no. Huh, more and more dangerous things. Uh-oh. Dangerous rivals! Can I, talk to not Celeste, can I talk to Adrian now? Yeah. Miss Andrews! Hi! Oh, it's you. Sorry about what happened in court today. There are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I love that it's like night, but underneath my face, there's still daylight in the window because they don't update this picture. This dude has been staring unblinking this entire time during the entire series. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret. I'd like to ask you about Matt on guard if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. He must be this insidious man. That guard is a man of pure conviction, for sure. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. What if I have to unlock more things from her? I finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true, when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and burn it. I guess you didn't want what was on it to be revealed. I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. I wonder what it said. Why frame Matt? Yeah. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
But there had to be another way.
I don't think it's impossible that Matt... it's still possible, yeah, frame the killer. I mean, we're starting, as the defense attorney, we have to go on the assumption that our client is innocent, at least for now. But he may have actually hired this assassin to take out this guy. I don't know. No, the police are definitely not excellent at their jobs. Yeah, they're so good they couldn't find out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Did she not think it was a suicide? I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Ooh!
Did you say something just now?
Yep, another lock. Huh. Oh, only one secret, okay. One lock, alrighty. Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. Oh, the misery! Framing the person you believe is guilty is beyond stupid because you end up with the I was framed an innocent argument. Yeah. Revenge. Interesting. Do you think he did something to Celeste? And had something to do with her death? Alrighty. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. I knew you have a personal reason to dislike Matt On Guard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. A woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Celeste. He did something to Celeste, didn't he? Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge, and that is Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You haven't mentioned him yet, but for you to hate Mr. On Guard would mean that he must have some relation to Miss Impact's and her suicide. This relation between them? I don't have any evidence, like, indicating what this relationship could be, but, it's probably not gonna be this. Yeah, because this article's about them. Yeah, about her and Juan, yeah. Farming stigma, yeah, it takes so long to farm. It gets to be a bit, like, repetitive and stuff. Oof, noise, hello, how are you doing? Alrighty. Some sort of relation between them. Would that be one? I don't know. Or some...
Crank that soldier boy!
Whoa! We are cranking that soldier boy. Watch me crank it, watch me, you! It's gonna be here. Oh my god, the Steel Samurai theme. I don't like the sound of it. Change it! Change it then, Phoenix. Change it to Miles' theme song. Was that Ghost Stories? Oh no, that was Evangelion. No, Ghost, it sounds like it could be from Ghost Stories, but no, that was a little, the clip was from Evangelion, but it was a fan dub. Yeah, Shinji does not actually crank that Soldier Boy in the show. I think Evangelion predates Crank That Soldier Boy by about 10 years or so. You got a big problem, pal. What's wrong? I'm on my way to your office right now. Alright, buddy. What's up? Why are you coming here? It's terrible! I don't know what to say, pal. It's the end, I say! Oh. I got here faster than I thought. Hey. No time to relax now, pal. I'm confused as anything here. What's up, buddy? We got him. You know who bought the spy camera? Was it Matt? And this bear's what gave them away, pal. Aw, thank you, Edgeworth. I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Aw, let him think he did it. Aw, he came to this conclusion all by himself. There's only one person who bought one of these bears related to the crime. Is it Matt? Yup, Matt hired this guy, huh? Yep. Not on guard, your client, that's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. We have to do our customary badge showing, of course. Oh, and it's tarnished. Yeah, I won't make my Elden Ring joke the 3rd time in a row. I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. That's an expensive bear. Goddamn. It's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me. I'm sure I sold that bear to Mr. On Guard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought that stuffed bear was Mr. On Guard himself. Oh no! Our client may be guilty by even if he didn't actually perform the killing himself, he may have actually hired the assassin to do it. That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you to file away in evidence. I know you don't want to give up, pal. Is this your first time defending a guilty man, Phoenix? Bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corder in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. Cause why, if he planted it there, why would he want timers at those specific intervals? Yeah.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next.
We have to get him an acquittal. We have to get an acquittal to get Maya. Isn't the money in yen and not dollars? In the translated version, it does take place in America. The original one is Japanese, but the localized version takes place in California, or Japanifornia, as we have dubbed this state in this playthrough. And this is in the year 2016. Well, I guess in this one it's 2017, where we have such grand technology as VCRs. I am scared too. Matt on guard, what have you done? Oh boy. Well, anything new at the hotel? I doubt it, but I just want to double check. Bye. I love that she has the clown music following her now. Very fitting. Alright. I didn't think there'd be anything new. Alright. Maybe the translation, maybe. Although I think they did like change a lot of the names to be more like American like sounding. Like I don't know what their I think Phoenix's Japanese name is like Naruhodo or something. Because I know the Japanese ship name for him and Edgeworth is Narumitsu. So I guess those are their Japanese names. Are like that. But they are Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth in translation. I have the camera again. And the bear. And the transmitter. Well, I guess I don't have any other pieces of evidence I can collect. Oh? You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax, don't you know that ignorance is bliss?
But if you really want to know, let's talk. Alright, do I have more stuff I can get from him? Or do I guess I have to get everything from him now for, Adrian. Well, let's see what we can do. Since we have, like, the camera and the bear in our, inventory now, or our court record. Alrighty. But I had a feeling you would want, we would want to unlock Adrian first, since she only had one lock. And it seems like it has something to do with this secret. You didn't spy on him? I know you paid close attention to him. This camera! Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corda's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? The bear! The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess one had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The one who gave it to you was... you! Soldier boy, tell him! We are cranking that soldier boy on this guy now! I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says he's the one. That the one who put the camera in his eye was you. If I didn't know how you work in code, I think I was in some serious trouble. Do you have any proof you want to show me? He bought it. I have one credit card receipt from you when you bought the stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. God damn, how rich are you? I mean, I guess you are like a big TV star. It's ivory and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Nasty. Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So, can I ask you one thing? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? I haven't asked why you set this camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid it in his room to film him... probably something with their meeting. He wanted to see Adrian and Juan meeting. There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Corda were having secret meetings. You, who is keeping tabs on Mr. Corda, you are going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal. Ooh. Dude, you can be such a moron. That's rich coming from you, buddy. Oh man, Mr. Lawyer dude, that kind of scandal? That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, it'd be the end, dude. It's too bad that wasn't your intention. I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. That's one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up the camera in the room was to... was placed next to the... watch the murder, I guess. Yeah. You want to make sure the murder went through. What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know anything about the card. This is a certain man's calling card. This man's name is Shelly the Killer. And I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag? Why are we calling him a shady scumbag if you don't know him? Huh? Uh-oh. Mr. Mad on guard, I know why you know of him, because you're a hero of justice, just like Goro Akechi. You're his client, aren't you? Since you're the one who set up that camera, means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate him. You did this whole thing. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. He's just admitting it. It's like, I'm trying to make your job easier if you didn't know this. I'm gonna consult myself. Myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. Oh, time for... Oh no, is there a hit out on me now? What? 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 Hello, hello, hello? Oh my god, I'm so scared, I'm so scared! What? Oh no. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on guard. Where'd you get that juice from? There's just spawn in your hand? Oh! The music! The music change! Is this secret involving this, like, other person? Is this like a multi-personality thing, or like... Oh my god. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you had. You really... So you are Shelly the Killer's client? You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you?
What do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
That's terrible. You're lying. What a terrible...
It's way past... Hey, don't say that to her. No! No!
Why did you hide the video camera and...
Weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. Oh my god. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the simple deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? A video. It's got his, yeah, proof that he didn't do it, you know, a little, just in case the assassin tries to, like, in case anybody kind of tries to, frame him for it. It could be like, no, it wasn't me. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. This dude's an evil mastermind for real. For real? That's right. That video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
How'd you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl.
Why? How did you kill Mr. Corda?
Because he's about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference and whatever he was going to reveal.
If Mr. Corda had been able to give it, then Mr. On Guard's secret would have...
Oh, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Corda ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how could I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me, Matt on guard. Dude is villain monologuing now. Oh my god. Bro, what is happening? Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've gone awfully quiet. How could I have been deceived by you all this time? Well, you see, Phoenix, you're dumb as shit sometimes. When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corda, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed him, because I didn't do it with my own hands, yeah. I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room. But you're the reason he's dead, huh? I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Aw, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? Are we gonna get our first guilty verdict? This is our first time defending a guilty guy. You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? But we are this killer, this assassin needs an acquittal, probably because if Matt's found guilty, he's gonna release this blackmail footage of the killer doing the deed and be like, it really wasn't me. See? I knew nothing about this. That's probably why the killer needs an acquittal. Huh. Aw, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. He knows about that, huh? You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. Or did he set up the whole kidnapping? Oh, maybe he did this as like, you know, you have to represent me or else I will kill someone close to you. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. And this dude in the background is just not acknowledging any of this. Just staring ahead as always. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this! That's such a cliche phrase. One said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course. Well, we all know how things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Fuck. Oh no! And now you finally found it. Now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Hi, Edgy. Were you just creeping in the back for this? I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Well, Wright, what are you going to do? Do you plan on changing your strategy?
No! We can't do that.
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Come on, be a man, Phoenix Wright. Do it by yourself. Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I thought that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn to be a prosecutor? Is that what you're saying? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Badge? That's not evidence, that's a badge. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who's clearly a killer. Not on guard! It doesn't matter who, every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing since you bullshit your way through every case. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Smug Edgeworth! That may be true, but that's because I've believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought that I could go against you in court and see your face again. That's the whole reason I did this. That I could save people who were suffering and in pain. That was the secondary reason. The first reason was seeing you, obviously, Edgy. When I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right. If you get a hold of yourself, you have it all wrong. I can't stand to see a rival of mine in such shambles. We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight? People like you and Franziska von Kammer are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francisca. She fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. But we demolished that perfect win record. Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty! He is petty! Yeah! Look at that! At least last year he was. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. Aw, he's little soul-searching. I don't believe you. Are you saying that's why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. Aw, did he do the same thing to come back to see me? I know. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Uh-oh! There's the killer! I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal by tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Engarde's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right? Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I would like to call my Interesting phrasing, buddy! Okay. Oh, Phoenix, you sweet summer child. Miles can tell you all about it. My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations and is part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? You were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before. However, you did. My name is the Killer. Yeah, Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? Yeah, I guess Edgeworth had to hear it himself. Please keep in mind that you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya's gone. It will be my duty as an assassin to see she receives a nice long nap. Oh no! Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Aw, meow! I hope Shu's okay. I don't know what to say. Edgeworth, did you hear that at the end of that transmission? Oh yeah, the cat! Yeah, Phoenix is putting the pieces together. That's Shu. Phoenix didn't know that Butler was the killer. I mean, we the player knew, but Phoenix didn't know that. Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat.
A cat?
Can it be Shu? I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Engarde Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Alright. Can I still get, Adrian's testimony? Unless I have to go to... I know Maya's more important. Something about, some sort of relationship between the, Engarde and, yeah. We don't have that right now, so... Yeah, we gotta get to the... We gotta get here. Maya,
please answer us! Mystic Maya!
There's the bear that was on the couch! Probably a camera bear. We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape, assuming he's still in the area. Can't believe it, that butler, all this time, he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time.
The bear.
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear.
Lots of cuts. Taken from Juan's room, I assume. Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Cordo? Why would something like this be here? It's a trophy. A little pet. Oh, can can Pearl get through there? I don't want to make her go in there alone, though. Do you think this came through that little door? It walked. This door, it's locked. Alright, let's break down a door again. Boot. Slam, slam, crash. There's no one here. From the looks of it, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, Wright. An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals into VCR. If there's a tape, it would be important evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. The tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. It was deleted. Nar! But there's no mistake that someone There's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Someone took it. Can I go into the wine cellar? There's the picture of Celeste. We searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, come on, be strong for Pearls. Yeah, you're right. For our daughter. We are close, I can tell. You've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. Celeste! This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, so... Is this the evidence we need about confirming their relationship? Mr. Corda's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. On Guard's mansion?
Ha! And this is probably what we need to unlock Adrian. What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
What's so special about the frame?
On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya! Maya! It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get On Guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever! I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it. Aww.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No!
Oh. Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us.
As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm gonna get. I'm still short one last thing. Matt's secret! But now we can unlock her. We can unlock her. Something about, I think her and Matt and Celeste were having some kind of secret relationship. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Ashworth. Alright, let's get that lock. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. I've come to remove your psyche Huh? She doesn't know what the hell you're talking about. I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Alright, we got this. Alright, Celeste and then the picture frame about their relationship. Revenge for what he probably, like, something awful he did to her. There we go. This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste.
This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. I found this at Mr. Engarde's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Were you in love with Celeste? Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Corda didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes. Because of Matt.
Because of Mr. Engarde? What do you mean?
Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at that time. I was working part-time then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on that frame of that picture.
They were a couple, weren't they?
Wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with, until she was thrown away. Yep, that slime ball. That skeezy man. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that, which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios, and that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly cut off. What did you do, Matt? On the night Juan called out their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called off the wedding. Did Matt threaten him? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. Huh.
But then why did Mr. Corda have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and unleashed the truth on Juan. That's fucked up. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
Poor Miss Impax.
That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds. And so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
But why would he do that?
It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt. It would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I'd even brought a lighter. I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. And I'm with her on this. Yeah, they both suck. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. Damn. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all of this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either, not with my situation or with what I know now. God damn. Oh, God.
I'm scared.
Marty, I'm scared! Marty, I'm scared!
Well, I'll end it there for tonight. We'll do this trial tomorrow. And I am very scared as to where this could go. Very, very scared. But yeah, we'll probably finish this case tomorrow, and I'm very scared. But yeah, that's all. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all have a great rest of your day / night, whatever time it is where you are right now. I'll see you later. Goodbye.